Hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Saggis, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 9 till the 15th of Feb 2026. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story, honey. Okay. For personal reading, healing sessions, check out the description box or find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass 2, links are given below, honey. So let's start. Overall energy for Sagittarius people for this week regarding their love and relationship area. So we have Four of Cups, King of Swords, Hanged Man, bottom of the deck is the Lovers. You got a proper clarity and understanding of what a situation represents to you. You know, there is no more disappointment, there is no more ifs and buts. You guys are able to see a situation from a totally different perspective. The Lovers here is still you guys have to make some kind of choice or decision in a direction where you are very sure what you feel about this particular person or situation and how important is this situation in your life. So you got the clarity, you got the answers, everything is crystal clear, but you guys have to make a choice or decision here that you guys are not doing right now. You are on the verge of doing that maybe, but you are not doing that right now. This is the overall energy. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Sagittarius. Let's see what we have, honey. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is someone who feels like time is changing, things are shifting, things are not as they used to be, and they are never going to be the same again. Something is in this dynamics is shifting. Okay, and they can feel the shift very deeply. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune as their feelings for you, Sagittarius. So we have the Five of Swords, the Sun card, and the Hermit card. Yes, this person is feeling like the stressful energies are melting away. The situation is not stressful anymore. There is clarity, there is understanding. At the same time, there's a lot of depth also that's coming in the situation somehow. But there is a silence. There's some kind of silence here. There is some kind of withdraw, like energy of going inwards. So this is someone who might be feeling that things are not doubtful anymore, there is no stress in the situation anymore, things are becoming quite serious and mature, but there is some kind of silence here, whether you are doing that or they are doing that. It's not no contact, it's lack of a lot of communication or something, and it's not affecting them. It's making them feel like this situation is becoming quite serious and deeper and meaningful with each passing day, even if you guys are not talking that much or interacting that much. Okay, let's see what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Sagittarius. The Empress. So from your side, you feel like there's a lot of growth, there is a lot of potential of growth and expansion and happiness in this particular dynamic, or you feel like right now you should be focused on your own individual growth and happiness and peaceful energies, and this situation is also going to grow as you are going to grow. Okay, let's clarify the Empress here. We have the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, right? Okay. You feel like this situation does have a potential, right? But what stresses you in this situation is the inconsistency, the highs and lows. Both are extremes, right? The highs are extremes, the lows are extremes, and it definitely make you feel anxious and stressed out. Okay, so you feel like there is a potential of there is a strong potential of growth and expansion in a particular dynamics. There is no doubt in that, but this situation requires consistency, requires groundedness, requires maturity. That is missing from the situation right now. There are highs and lows and addictive kind of energies in the situation, and that is what makes you feel anxious about it, about this whole dynamics. Okay, but you still see a strong potential in the situation to have a lot of growth and expansion. Hmm. In fact, marriage potential too. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, honey? Queen of Cups. Okay, what this person wants is this person doesn't want to express too much. They want to keep their emotions to themselves. And right now, they want to work on their internal happiness. Like they want to work on themselves. Because the more they are working on themselves, the more the situation is making sense to them. The more things are getting clearer and clearer for them. Okay, that's a really good thing actually. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups here. So we have Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Star card, right? So they want to work on themselves so that they can manifest a brand new chapter in this connection where both of you are on the same page when it comes to commitment, marriage, long term partnership. This person wants to heal themselves from all the past traumas, past painful experiences, past painful energies, so that they can give their best in the situation. And if it is supposed to happen between you and them, then it's going to happen in a positive way. If not, they will be able to move on. Okay, so basically, this is someone who is choosing to work on themselves internally, like with all of their heart and soul, so that they can provide a good base for a commitment kind of energy in their life. And if it is supposed to happen between you and them, then it's going to happen naturally and organically. If not, they will be able to move on without any regret or guilt. Okay, that's a really good thing. So somebody's energies are shifting from being stressed out all the time to this energy of, okay, let me heal myself, let me work on my self love, self care, self healing. And if it is supposed to happen between me and Sagittarius, we're good to go. If not, I'm good to leave. Okay, let's see what this person wants. What do you want from this particular person or situation? Sorry, from your side, Sagis. Page of Swords. You just want to keep yourself at a safe distance and you want to learn. You know, want to watch this person from a distance. You want to watch each and everything, what they are doing and what they are up to and all that thing. And you definitely want to learn how to move on, how to move ahead and grow. Let's clarify the Page of Swords here as your intentions. But you definitely want to keep yourself at a safe distance from the situation and observe the situation from every possible angle. We have the Three of Wands and the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups, right? You're like, you just want to keep moving forward. You're one foot in, one foot out of a situation because of the unstable energies, right? You're not mostly out, you're mostly in the situation, but you're choosing to keep yourself at a safe distance and understand how to move forward in this dynamics so that you guys are not going to create another heartbreak or another disappointment in your love and relationship area again. Yeah. So somebody is evolving. One of you is evolving very strongly from inside, and they are trying to just let things be, and yet they're focusing on their own healing so that everything around them is changing. One of you is very, very clear that this situation has a very strong potential, but they're not able to manage the highs and lows and extremities. That's why they are trying to detach and not create any disappointment or heartbreak in the situation whatsoever. Take whichever side is yours. Even if both of you are Sagittarius, I'm talking about two different people here. I don't know how people don't understand a simple thing. This is not Sagittarius versus Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius versus your person, whether they are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus, or Capricorn, whatever. And then people comment in the comment section like dumb, oh, we are both Sagittarius. I can't help people who doesn't want to help themselves. I want smart people and intelligent people on my channel who are able to understand the reader's energies. That's why I'm not that much focused on the growth of this channel. It's very slow, but whosoever is in the audience for me, I love those people because they're able to understand me. I'm able to understand them. Not every doctor is for you. Similarly, not every tarot reader is for you. Let's see what could be the possible outcome for you guys till the 15th of Feb 2026, Sagittarius. Six of Swords. You guys will be choosing peace over everything else, everyone else, as of now. It's not like you are deliberately choosing peace. To be honest with you, it's like the universe forcing you to look inside of you and to start letting go of the past baggages that you're still carrying with yourself. This is a very healing kind of time period for you guys. This week is all about deep rooted healing for both of you. The good thing here is that one of you is doing it consciously. The not so good thing here is that the other person, the universe is forcing the other person to do the healing, and they're not feeling good about it. They are feeling, oh my god, another chapter, another healing, I don't want to. That's why it's difficult. Two of Pentacles, Lovers, Page of Swords. Yeah, by this time, by the end of this week, you guys will be detaching yourself from each other, and both of you will be able to understand whether both of you are meant for each other, both of you are good for each other or not. Now, there's love in the situation for sure. There's no doubt in that. There is a potential of growth and expansion too, but both of you are not able to come on the same page. When one is present, the other is not. When the other is ready, the other is not, right? So this period of detachment from each other is actually going to help you guys figure out whether both of you are good for each other, whether both of you are meant for each other, or this situation is going to be one of those lessons in your life where you will understand, even if you love someone with all of your heart and soul, sometimes only love is not enough. So the outcome here is learning the harsh truth about a situation and keeping yourself going right now away from each other, not towards each other. Let's see the guidance here for you guys. I don't see you going no communication. You guys will communicate, but you guys will be, I don't see you going no communication with each other, but I do see there is going to be very less communication. You guys are going to be telepathically talking to each other. Like, if, let's say for example, if I am thinking about red dress, you are going to post about a red dress on your Instagram or something like that. Just an example. But yep, the problem here is not the problem. The circumstances are such that the time has come for you guys to choose and decide whether this situation or complete disconnection. The guidance here is the World card and King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. This situations demands closing of a cycle for good this time. No matter how deeply you guys are in love with each other, no matter how deeply you guys think that this situation can go somewhere, if you guys are not going to take the decision or the choice that you guys should be taking in this situation, this is going to go in circles and nothing good is going to come out of that. So basically, the time has come for you guys to complete one cycle of this situation and move on to the next one, whether it's coming together forever or it's parting your ways and moving on. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't see that the situation have a lot of issues in this, but one of you is evolving at a very faster pace. They are becoming internal, they are becoming more and more connected to themselves and hopeful and positive and spiritually aligned with their energies, and one of you is still in the manly world and they are not able to understand. That's why one of you will outgrow the other person here in the near future, if you guys will not be able to, you know, walk with each other and evolve together. Okay, this happens a lot of times. One person evolves, the second stays like that, and then they blame the whole divine for one who is evolving, not able to not understanding that they can also evolve. Nobody is stopping them. Yep. But anyways, so let me answer one of your questions related to your love and relationship area. This portion also might or might not resonate with you. If it does, good. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it. Okay, I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer, and if that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like, honey. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple, and precise. And I'm going to give you the answer in the next 10 to 15 seconds, and your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to a question is you are going in the right direction, which means the direction of inquiry, maybe because the universe is forcing you to do that. Where's the answer, honey? Mala. Yeah, my honey bun pumpkin pie. I don't know what to say. This is stupid. Yep. At this moment in time, the path you are on is the right one for you. This card can also indicate that you're asking the right questions and that the direction of your inquiry is correct. I want to forget about this card because I don't like this the answer in this card. Anyways, you are going in the right direction means the inquiry about this situation, about this person, is actually something that you should think about. You know the answer properly, right? Just think about it and understand it and then move forward. Yeah, Shanti. Cool. So thank you so much for tuning in, Sagittarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.